This is my way of doing that.
There you go, Ninja. Promoted, change color and everything.
Seems like a waste of a level 2
Alright,
spell.
I will ask if he has any idea how this could have happened.
Hang on. I'm still setting up.
Yeah. Nobody's on. But did Joe did agree last time to sacrifice some of his diamond to revive,
Yes.
and he needed 100 copper wort in this, Dark Sun world version of gold.
How big was the diamond again that he has?
Like 10,000, whatever.
Ceramic pieces?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Alright, these are 10-foot squares. You are inside of an asteroid.
Oh, that's right. Oh, they're big squares. Okay. Excuse me.
Alright, so just a bit of a recap where we last left off. You had met Krika, the Githzerai spy, and she beckoned you to follow her through a portal to safety. She was going to bring you back to her base. She and her people are ancient enemies of the Githyanki, and she sees that you're escaping from the prison and causing a prison riot, and she thinks that you could be helpful in dealing with Queen Trinth in the city of Gulnaki, which is not too far from here. You're on one of these giant floating islands in the astral plane within this bubble of space that the Githyanki have prepared. So, escaping the prison, you teleported to the prison asteroid here. Or not the prison. You left the prison asteroid and you teleported to the Githzerai asteroid, which is a much smaller asteroid located on the edge of this bubble in space. And you can see the architecture is not of Gith design. So whoever brought this place here was from a completely different place, unrelated to the Githyanki, unrelated to the Githzerai, a completely different place that was blinked into existence here, it seems, with totally different architecture. Upon arriving, Krika noticed that a bunch of her friends are dead. So she's going to gasp and she's going to go down to the corpses and let out a cry. Oh my god, they're all dead. 5 Githzerai corpses lay at her feet here.
Hey Ninja, can we get some voice acting? Can we get some?
No. I'm a little unenthusiastic. Krika lets out a cry, I say narratively. 5 of her friends lay dead here. Would you like to do anything?
We're safe though, right?
Nothing is currently attacking you, but whatever killed her friends might be lurking nearby.
So what I'm hearing is Creus isn't getting his long rest.
I would like that.
That's debatable, but you might be able to pull it off.
Well, one thing I would, we can rotate. We have a lot of people with us right now that.
Yeah. Also, I need a long rest too. Recently, I've remembered I'm a spellcaster, aka it's been a very long time without a long rest. I'm actually completely out of higher level spell slots than 5. So can we?
But I could probably, before resting, like heal people up, back to a pretty good level. Oh,
Hey, no offense, Ramoran, but I have 1 5th level spell slot left, and I'm gonna be honest. So once that gone, I ain't doing much.
Oh, I know that. I'm limited to right now, but I could
Oh,
probably
no.
I could probably heal before we start resting. I'm gonna heal Taurus, and I'm going to make a feast as well.
So we're just gonna long rest while she's mourning her dead friends, and there's probably a Danish creature around. I'm with that.
I'm gonna double check my my spells left here, Ninja, so I don't overdo it.
Okay, let me describe. Krika, she is about 5 feet tall, and she's dressed like a monk, and she's very agile. She's not incredibly strong, though. She's trying to move the bodies of her friends over to the wall to cover them up and gather the pieces together and to sort of, do things with the remains to sort of preserve the bodies. Like some sort of burial ritual is involved. She seems to be taking care of the bodies.
Oh, wait a second. I do have resurrection, and I do have a level 7 spell slot left.
Okay.
What's the cost? It's gonna be more expensive though. I need to take 1,000 gold piece worth of a diamond.
Yep.
Hey Ninja, which one of these tokens is Krika? Is he hot? This
It's this one right here, Krika the Spy.
one? Alright, cool. So we'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. I've got extra art of Krika. I posted some of it earlier. You'd have to scroll up a ways, though.
So the spell closes all mortal wounds and restore any missing body parts. So I think that there's quite a bit all around.
Here, I'm gonna throw these in the Discord. Check these out.
This lady that I'm gonna go to her. Okay, I wanna ask her a few questions about her friends.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to know. I have right now. I could bring one of your friends back. Is there one that I know it might be an unfair question, but one of them that you care more for?
Krika says, I did not know them well personally, but each of them was a trained monk. I can't imagine what would be powerful enough to slay them all so easily. She looks upon the bodies, and she's got this look on her face of fear and disgust. Many of the bodies are badly damaged.
Was there a leader Was there a leader among them?
She shakes her head no. She doesn't see the leader among them.
Hey Ninja, can I sing her a calming song?
I've already used the ultimate calming song.
She says, Captain Bacchus would be recognizable by his clothing. None of these wears his hooded robe.
Let me use where's the button? Ceremony, detect magic, detect poison, augury, gentle close, silence, pain.
Alright, Ninja, I got a 19. Got 19 on the calming song.
Okay. Well, she already has calm emotions on her, which is preventing her from really being racked with terrible depression over the loss of a bunch of her allies here and the fear that many of her other allies might not even be alive. She really would like you to hurry to help her friends in case others are in danger. So she would really not like it if you're going to take a long rest here. But she can also see that you are, I don't know, injured a little bit, especially the half-giant over there.
And it took a lot out of us to get out of this.
Can I use the dream orb to go do a dreams investigation?
Yeah, probably, but you'd have to go to sleep, wouldn't you?
I mean, how long do I have to be asleep for?
You know, like the usual amount, probably 3 hours.
Correct. Alright. Hold off on that. It's gotta be one of these buttons that works.
You might get your chance. I mean, a long rest is a possibility here. However, I'm just suggesting that you might have to convince Krika. She seems like she wants to go see if her other friends are all right, and she doesn't look like she's willing to wait.
And wait for what? You don't even know what's awaiting us in this place.
Yeah, but if your friends could be dead, wouldn't you want to know?
Yeah, but maybe we can ask one of your friends that is here that is dead.
All right. Well, if you have the power to bring one of them back, we could ask what happened.
I do, but I will need a rest after this. Is everyone okay in this in the group? And I ask everyone, like, including all of the other allies we brought with us. And they all look like pretty in shit shape right now, no?
Hey,
So,
Ninja, am I still fire elemental since we got here?
Yeah.
How much time has passed since we weren't fighting? Okay.
no time has yet passed, unless you're going to take that long rest. So, following in your wake were a whole bunch of prison breakers. I don't think Krika could take all of them.
Oh, through the teleportation.
Yeah, yeah.
How many could come? Like, oh, so the other ones are just stuck over there in jail. They're fucked. Okay.
Well, they had escaped, but she was unable to bring them. She only had enough capacity to bring the party, I think.
Okay.
But they're in a large group and they're safe because they had escaped. So they're going to hang out.
So, are one of them gonna resurrect now?
It's an option.
Well, I will start my ceremony. And I don't know which one to choose, to be honest. Like by looking at where the body parts, like, is there maybe one that would indicate that they could have seen what happened or where it came from, in case they were like caught in a surprise attack?
And maybe the one that's the least damaged. Do you want to investigate the bodies and try to
Yeah.
gauge which one would be the best?
Yeah, I'll do a medic. Is that a good one?
Yeah.
A medicine?
Medicine check or a regular investigate would be fine.
I'll do a medicine because that's where I'm a lot more of an expert in that. Is there anyone else that is an expert in medicine that could help me in the group? Or maybe I still have that bardic inspiration. I haven't used it.
How long does that last? How long has it been since you got it? When was the combat?
Very, very little time has passed. You only just teleported here
Oh.
moments ago.
Alright, yeah, he definitely still has it.
So it's the D10, no? Or D12?
It is a D12.
I'm going to attack. Come on, D20. You're the one. Oh, of course. But I still get a 23.
Okay. One of them looks like he's been turned to stone and his body shattered. That's probably not a good one. One of them looks like his body was pulped physically. There's puncture wounds, a bit of bludgeoning, a bit of piercing, some acid damage in there. That body is toast. You come across another body in your investigation. You notice there's a key on this body. And the body isn't too bad. It seems as if it was disintegrated, but only the bottom half. So the top half is pretty intact.
Oh. I turn to the group. I walk to the group, and I ask her. I bring her as well. Everyone got killed a different way. What kind of a creature that you know of that could do something like that? Because I don't know one.
Many monsters could have done this. The astral plane is a dangerous place. Many horrifying creatures, aberrations like you couldn't imagine.
Well, I'm gonna grab the key.
But would any of the monsters kind of work in a group with other, I guess, species?
She nods her head. It's possible. We need to find out more.
I'm going to bring the one that was fairly with the key. I'll grab the key.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pass the key to Orin because he's the sneaky one, handling all the doors and everything. And I'm gonna try to revive our the one that was disintegrated.
All right. Morg,
Yes.
you've got a pretty good perception. You notice there's no weapons. Maybe some small daggers, but nothing else.
But there were monks, no? Anyways.
Were these monks armed with other things besides daggers when normally?
Krika thinks about it and she says, yes, everybody in our army uses swords. Or possibly a crossbow.
It seems like they were
Alright.
mostly disarmed.
She crinkles her face up in confusion. She looks around. No sign of the swords here. Perhaps whoever killed my friends took their weapons.
They were
That's
monsters and
so.
aberrations. What would they need weapons for? That's confusing. You really investigate this. This is very strange.
She's gonna start to look around to see if there's any more clues in the area.
I'm gonna use 10 minutes to cast Augury.
Alright.
I will also investigate around, see if I can find any other clues.
And the Augury spell will have the question attached to it. Should we go and try to find the companions with the expectation being that they can be rescued?
Whoa!
Like, assuming that's the goal, is this going to have good or bad consequences?
Yeah, you get either wheel and woe, or nothing. So you got the bad results.
Seems like they're probably all bad.
What was it? What are you trying to do? Sorry, I missed that.
He cast the augury spell, and he asked if they went looking for Krika's friends, that she's desperate to go see if they're okay, what would the results be? And the spell says woe, meaning there would be bad results to go looking for her friends.
Okay. On your own, or as a whole?
I rolled a 14 for investigation, by the way, looking for other clues about what could have caused the deaths.
Okay. There's a little bit of slime on one of the walls, and you also get the feeling that you're being watched, but you don't see anybody around.
Use the spyglass!
Guys, my spider senses are tingling beyond high alert.
That's right. I activate invisibility scan.
Okay.
Does this...
Nothing is revealed. You scan around. No hidden creatures. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Is the slime like an acidic slime, or is it just like gooey slime?
Do you want to touch it?
Sure, I'll touch it.
As a fire elemental, you probably can still take acid damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, would I not be able to tell just by like it being wherever it is? Like, it wouldn't look like acid damage? It's melting whatever surface it's on?
It's just a clear goo on a wall. It just happens to be very acidic, so if you touch it, it does 4 acid damage.
Oh, 4? Okay.
How is a fire dissolved in acid?
Yeah, who knows?
D&D, man.
Yeah.
Magical fire creature.
Just go with it. It's D&D, man.
Okay. So,
I mean, physical weapons can still hit me, so...
are you going to tell Krika the bad news, Taro?
Yes.
Alright. Krika is even more upset. Or she would be if the spell wasn't suppressing her emotions so well.
Alright, question. Do you want me to turn your emotions back on?
She shakes her head and she says, I need sleep. Maybe we can hide here. You there, Bard. Have your magical prison tables board up this opening into the rest of the dungeon.
Say, where are the remaining big boys, actually?
It's the... What big boys?
Everybody was
Right.
left behind. Her teleport could only bring 8.
Oh,
Frick. I had a question about is the bone gore thing? Is that the one that's like melted from acid stuff?
One of the darker ones is the acid melted one.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to sending spell one of the giant. Wait, can I? Do I have enough spell slots for this? Running out of magic. Right, I do have enough. Okay, I'm using a sending spell to just tell one of the giants to stay, hide, and don't get into more fights. So says your boss.
Yeah, they're gonna try to find a spot where they won't be found. And they're gonna lay low.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to go take a nap.
All right. Hey, Gerard. Gerard. Earth to Gerard. All right, I'm gonna put his tables here. He makes a little
I'm
blockade.
here.
Yep.
I'm here.
Krika requested that you use your animated tables to make a barricade to block off the rest of the dungeon.
Oh hell yeah, tables go! And I have them like jump from behind me, like.
I think they don't stay animated for the entire time. So,
They stay. No, this is the spell, so it's 1 minute, isn't it?
yeah, so you have mere moments before they lose their animated status, so you command them to crowd into the hallway and block it off.
And I can't cast it again because it's yeah, I don't have any spell slots for it.
Alright, you guys are tapped out. You have many injuries. You've exhausted your spells.
Is the monk back? It takes a little bit of time to cast a spell, so these guys are doing stuff.
Okay, you bring one of the monks back to life.
The one that was that got some disintegration.
Okay. He regrows his legs. Ah! I'm back!
Sorry to bring you back from your from the world of dead.
Greetings, Gith.
Gith Zerai, be specific.
What is your name? What is your name, sir?
Alright, he's gonna stand over here.
We're probably looking very different, like coming from our world. Is he Get Yankee as well?
His name is Akros. He is Gith Zerai. He will be insulted if you're gonna refer to him as a Gith Yankee.
Oh.
Sorry, Gith Zerai. I mean, it's word to refer to both.
We brought you back. Krika, your friend over there, helped us save us from
Also, I love how he was just freaking brought back to life, and that's his first freaking concern.
Krika is gonna go over to him and say, Akros, you live again! And Akros is going to say, what happened? Oh, I died. How terrible. What brought me back?
I did. The Lord of Flames brought you back.
Oh,
Ever heard of them?
he falls at your feet and thanks you.
That's appreciated.
No wonder. No issues.
After he recovers his senses, he's going to say, ah, it was horrible. It was horrible. A monstrous thing came out of space and began just consuming people.
What did it look like?
It was a fearsome large orb bristling with eyes.
Orb?
Yes, a big spherical thing.
With eyes?
Did it have a bunch of tendrils or tentacle stalks?
Yes, eyes growing from its spherical body on eye stalks, and one monstrous central eye. Under its gaze, we could do nothing.
We never heard
We
of
fought.
some. We never.
No, we encountered like 3 of them, didn't we, in the Nightmare Realm when we were fighting that one streamer guy?
Yeah, but those were weird, like, pseudo-conjurations.
I mean, the description just matches even if they were pseudo-concentrations.
Okay, out of character for a second. We all know what these creatures are. I'm confused why he doesn't.
Mm.
No, I mean, in-game we've met them.
Where did it came from?
Nah, he said it came from space. This is the entrance here. It just flew in the same way you did. From out here in the darkness.
So it's floating.
How the frick did the beholder
Like he
get
saw
in
it
here?
coming, or just teleported into their vicinity.
We were on guard duty. We didn't even see it coming.
Sounds like you need better perception.
He feels ashamed that he failed in his duty, and his friends are dead. Is-
Can you help us identify the remains of your friends, or are they all kind of like unrecognizable to you?
Yeah, he knows all of his friends. Many of them were pretty green, young recruits. They don't know a lot. He's going to mention to Krika that we need to see if Captain Bacchus is still alive and report to him.
Is it one creature only, or was there more than one? Because everyone has died of a different thing here.
He nods and says, "Yes, it was just one, but it killed all of us almost instantly."
Oh my god. We will have to be quite prudent, and your friend might need some help, but we might be falling in a trap here.
He gets angry and says, "It didn't even try to negotiate. It simply attacked immediately. I would be careful if you go looking for this thing."
Well, even if we don't look for it, it might find us. Or it might just get across of it, so...
Krika shudders and says, "It will be difficult to sleep knowing that thing is lurking somewhere within the asteroid."
Oh, you're saying that, did it flee? Did it go into the tunnels? Oh, but you were dead. We don't know.
Nobody knows.
Well,
we can...
I do know one thing. We're not going to beat it without a good night's sleep.
Can't our friend... Soul, can't you make this protective bubble for us to sleep in? Jared.
I think it's still out.
Oh, is he okay?
He hasn't said anything in a while.
Dang it, I knew I should have told him to stand up. He keeps falling asleep.
Oh my god.
I have one one way of dealing with those eyeball creatures that we fought them in the Nightmare Realm. Could blind them. That generally helps with all their eyeballs.
Alright, so any of your duration spells are going to wear off. Taurus is going to say, "I will take first watch," and he parks himself in front of the barricade.
I'm going to make the Eros Feast for the group.
Okay.
You know what
Really
would be
good
the
day.
best spell for this situation?
What?
Fog Cloud.
No,
Sure.
who knows? It might be able to see through all sorts of things, as far as we know.
So I think you just don't like Fog Cloud.
Prejudice against Fog Cloud.
Fog Cloud is
Is
not...
Fog Cloud get blown away if you use like an explosion spell on it, like Fireball or something? Or is it only like wind spells?
Only wind, as far as I know.
can we just get Sia to do his bubble thing?
Yeah, that's fine. He casts a spell, bubble goes up, everybody climbs into it.
Can you roll 2d10, Taro?
Okay.
I'm gonna roll them for Oren and for Sia and for Taurus.
I'll roll one for Taurus. He gets 19.
Alright.
15.
15?
Well, needs a roll still. Soul need one?
Yeah.
Roll it.
You got it?
Soul gets 12. And it's the first time rolling so many double digits for...
Okay.
Eros
So that's
Feast.
that. I got 14. You got 14 too. That's good. We'll get the bubble. We're gonna be protected in there, but we do need to keep an eye open, so we can rotate.
Alright. Who's taking second watch?
Sol does the second watch.
Alright, Soul does the second.
I'll watch it. So
And then Orin can do the third one.
that should be. I mean, we should be mostly fine with the bubble, but the eyeball thing might have like
Yeah.
disintegrate or something on the bubble.
Alright. Taurus uses a bunch of his hit dice for healing. Fully recovers.
Oh, good.
Everybody gets their full rest. You can recover your spells.
No, Joe Dab's not here at all.
Yeah, he'll be back soon. He was on the driving back or something like that.
Right.
Like he gave me a call.
Okay.
I think he looked at his phone all day because he was wondering if we were playing the game. Is there a way to wake up Taro? Not Taro, but Sol, Jared.
Narcolepsy has him.
Can you message Sky again, I guess? Maybe busy with school stuff. Alright.
Yeah, he'd be useful here if he wants to scout around a little bit.
I know. Well, yeah, same with Taurus. We kind of need him to scout to look for traps and stuff like that.
Krika will comment, this was our base up until very recently. I can't imagine it would have had time to set traps unless they're of a magical nature.
I think they are of a magical nature, no? You see what they did to your friends?
She nods.
I wouldn't assume anything from a creature this powerful. This sounds like the powers of a sorcerer king. And those are quite the tricksters.
She's going to say, I wonder what lured it to us. We had been safe here up until recently.
Who are your enemies?
Well, we are at war with the Githyanki, but this doesn't look like Githyanki work.
I asked the monk, do you think this thing was intelligent? Or was it just a beast?
He shakes his head and says, it made no effort to communicate. It simply killed us immediately.
So it targeted you, huh? And it didn't eat your body. What about your swords? Didn't you have swords?
He nods. He says, yes, my weapon is gone. I don't know what happened to it. All the weapons seem to be gone. Each of us had a sword.
Were they magical?
They were silver swords. Semi-magical, yes.
Is it treasure it's after? Who knows, huh?
Some of those eyeball floaty thingies are treasure hoarders.
I guess we won't know until we see it. Hmm?
Alright, so after your long rest, what's your plan?
Yeah, let me set everything back to maximum.
I think we should start walking through. Look in front of us for traps. Sol still has those tables with him?
They are no longer animated after 10 minutes or something.
Oh, that doesn't count. Well, we should be vigilant, I think. I think no chances. And what about you? Can we have someone use that spyglass at all time, just in case it has some power of invisibility or whatsoever?
Yeah.
I just set my eyes to scan for invisible things.
There you go. And
Or the gift of alacrity so we can be good at initiative.
I'm going to cast a detect magic ninja.
Alright, your eyes begin to glow, and anything magical will light up to you. You can see everybody's equipment shines.
Yeah, I just want to see like if other things are gonna be glowing, potential, traps and things, magical traps and whatsoever.
Alright, the hallways up ahead are kind of narrow. Taurus can fit without squeezing, but what is the marching order for the party going to be? Is Taurus going to go first?
Do we have Orin and maybe Taurus scouting ahead, stealth, and looking for traps and all?
Where's this figurine? We're missing an Orin.
Maybe by. There's one here. I'll bring it to the table.
Okay. Yeah, he could go up in front. Alright, so you've got a scout, you've got a frontline tank. So, Akros and Krika, they will hang to the back, I guess, to not get in the way. So, how's your party align in the middle here? Soul doesn't want to be near the front.
I will be behind. I can be towards the front.
Okay, and then let's see.
But
Ringside, do you want to be in the middle?
I can't use my magical items effects if I'm in my fire elemental.
Your equipment becomes part of the elemental form, and then you can only use the elemental traits.
Okay. Alright, forget about it. I will stay in this shape.
Excuse me.
Alright. So, after resting, recuperating, taking on new spells, we begin to explore the asteroid finally. Krika is hesitant, knowing that her friends are likely dead. Everybody advances. Up ahead, Orin is going to report that there's a little side passage here, but he skulked into it, and when he comes back, he reports, "I didn't find anything. It seems like a dead end. We should go this way." And he pulls the party off in this direction.
Alright.
Moments later, he comes to an intersection. It goes left, or it goes forward. He's going to try to perceive anything, but he doesn't hear any sound, so it's kind of a toss-up which way to go. He calls the party to advance. He didn't find any traps or dangers. Choosing the right path, he notices that there's another branching path here where he can go forward or he can go to the right. And he thinks, well, I'll continue going to the right and see how it works out. So he comes over this way and he finds another intersection. Moments later, he returns to the party and he says, I went in a spiral and ended up in a dead end. But it seems like there's a passage that goes further in this direction. Let's keep exploring.
Are we always going towards the right until we go all around?
Yeah, he's sticking to his turning right, which is going to cause him to go this way again, towards 3.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just gonna wander this place with my arcane eye for a while.
Alright, hang on just a second. The door to this area is open, but it doesn't appear to have been broken in. Orin quietly creeps up to it and pushes the slightly ajar door until it's more fully open and reveals what he can see inside. It's quite clearly an armory, with 3 racks of weapons along one wall and several stands supporting suits of chainmail armor. All right. Orin says it's all clear, and he calls the party in.
Treasure. What is this glowy?
All right.
Glowing in there?
You scan the room with your detect magic eye, and you do not see any glow.
What material is it made of, though?
Looking at the first weapon rack, you notice that there are 12 longswords. They look to be made of steel, but they're not magical. The second rack contains 20 steel throwing knives, similar to the ones that were scattered around the monk bodies. The third rack contains 5 light crossbows. There's also 5 quivers that contain steel-tipped bolts, about 10 in each quiver. The armor stands contain Githzerai steel chainmail suits. Quite a treasure trove on the plain of Athos. Here, unremarkable.
Yellow.
I look at Orin with like a. Can you try to sneak a few?
Sorry, I'm late, guys. What did we
Welcome.
miss?
A little bit of exploration. You had a full rest. You recovered all that damage that you took.
Ooh.
One of the dead bodies was resurrected. You now have Krika's friend Akros. They're at the back of the line.
Were we able to resurrect the rest of them?
It was expensive, so only one was resurrected, and he didn't know a lot.
No, I cut the diamonds.
Don't matter.
For
It would take us an entire week to revive them. I just revive one, and then later, if we have time, maybe.
Look at, so we just got the bodies or something.
Well, they're all in a pile, and they're all like in stone or exploded. There's not that much remaining. I saved the one that is like not just completely dissolved.
His legs were missing, but other than that, he was intact.
Well, you have 2 resurrection, don't you? Where you just need there.
And he has. Oh, it's level 7. He has described the creature as a big, giant, floating eye with many small eyes attached to tentacles.
I don't like this.
Because every one of them died in a different way.
Yeah, one of them was disintegrated in half. One of them was turned to stone and shattered. One of them was bitten and burned with acid. All right. So, does anybody want to take any of these steel weapons?
I'll put as many as I can carry.
All right. Well, what do you want? There's 12 steel longswords, 20 steel throwing knives, 5 light crossbows, 5 quivers of 10 steel-tipped bolts, and 5 suits of Githzerai steel chainmail.
I'd like to pick up the armor.
All right. You take one of the
whatever-
chainmail suits, and you notice that it is not suited for a human.
Still the material.
Looking it over, maybe an elf would be able to wear this all right.
It might need some adjustment, but
Yeah, a little adjustment, a half-elf could wear it.
there might be
Good boy.
someone we can reward with an item like this when we get back home.
Whatever we don't, no one wants, or we don't, someone doesn't need specifically. I'll just put it in my container, or my bag of holding. I actually have a bag of holding too. I'll put it in my bag of holding and save it for.
Can I take 3 of those suit of armor? Or is that
It's just party loot.
They're like 40 pounds each, but yeah. Akros doesn't have a sword anymore, so he's going to take one of those swords.
That's okay. I got 27 strength. But but I'll put that in my bag of holding.
And he's going to take a couple of the throwing daggers.
Alright, I just got home from work, so I'm just kind of just getting situated. So don't call on me for shit.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. I mean, I'm talking, but I can't. I need people to roll for me.
Do you want to mark that on your
Never
character
ended
sheet, or do you
my
need a note
day.
card or something?
Just put it on a note card. I'll get it. You know.
Yeah,
off
I
the
picked up
table.
I took the note for the armor set.
And Joe, did you want to grab everything else?
Yeah, I'll just put it all on a card. I'll just have it.
It will be quite heavy, but you can manage it.
We have a base, right? Yeah. We have a base. Yeah.
We all have our own place, kind of.
Yeah.
You're not going to take the
One,
racks, so I'm going to take the racks off here.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And you're
I
not
wanna
going to take
use
the
all-
armor
some of those weapons.
stands, so I'm going to take the armor stands off there. So yeah, just the weapons and the armor's there.
Any of those weapons that we ended up keeping, if they're in good quality and stuff. Well, I'll have my blacksmith clean them up if I need to, but I'll use them for arming my like lieutenants and stuff. My upper ranked people
Okay.
at the fort.
So I took down the ones that Akros equipped, and the rest are on the note card.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are part of my army too. You will serve.
All right. Well, this room seems clear. We should keep looking, says Akros and Krika. All right. Well, if we're still going right, this will be the next path here towards room 8.
I asked our friends there that comes from this place. Do you have any treasures in this place that maybe someone is looking for? Or is there any magical source?
Krika thinks about it for a second, and she says, now that you mention it, there's a strange vault that we were unable to open.
Could it be the reason why?
If he's intelligent, he might have been attracted to the vault. Perhaps it contains something. We don't know the lore of this place. We found it as it is.
Do you know where to go to get to that vault?
She nods. She says, yeah, the vault is here.
So that's kind of in our way.
If we go through room 8, we could hang a left to get to it.
Yeah, we might want to be careful when we get close. If you could let us know. So when we get to the corners, we're a little bit more careful. Who knows? Maybe it's still having problems trying to get inside of that vault. So let's be a little careful, I say.
Moving
Taurus,
slowly.
While we're roaming around, I'm gonna give you foresight, so now you have advantages on saving throws and stuff, and you can't be surprised.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, advancing towards
Hey, if I
room
already
8.
have,
Hmm?
advantage on a lot of that stuff.
Double
Give it
advantage
to Warren then.
with a +1.
Yeah, cool,
Uh,
cool. Yeah, give it a word.
Can we have that pass without a trace?
yeah, I'll put that on too.
All right, extra sneaky. Nobody leaves a single mark on the ground.
Yes.
I'm gonna activate my my cat's grace boots.
And we're still scoping for magical and for invisible stuff, I guess.
Alright, so Orin has advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, and can't be surprised.
Nice. He sneaks into the room, and moments later he returns and says, "It's all clear. Follow me. Stay quiet, though." All right, going into room 8.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. What do you mean it's all clear?
He
Oh,
looked in the
doesn't
room
like-
and he didn't see any enemies.
It sounded like he said, "I understand now," and I'm like, wait, that sounds like brainwashing.
All right. This is a roughly spherical chamber with a wondrous image floating in the center of it. Hanging in the air at the center of the room is a great asteroid with a magnificent city atop it. Other floating mountains, some dotted with buildings and towers, rippling globules of liquid and scintillating spheres of light, drift through the room in gradual loops about the central city. Krieg is going to point at it and say, "Trinth Citadel, the city Gilnaki." It glows blue. It is magically produced. It cannot be touched or manipulated. It's a illusion orbiting in the air.
Can you? Is it? It's not on the map.
All right, look in Discord. This is what you see.
Oh, okay.
It's like the map of the city that we were kind of in prison.
Yeah, the prison is floating near the city. This is the Palace of Trinth and the surrounding city. If you're going after the leader, you're going to find them at the heart of that.
We might want to take some notes so we know how to get there. You seem to be quite good at teleporting people. Are you able to pinpoint one area and bring us to a specific area?
I can teleport to somewhere I can see. I can bring you to the edge of the city.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to find a way. Let's finish this first, and we're still not out of this place.
Yeah. Oren says, "There's only one other exit. It goes this way. Are you all ready?"
Yeah.
You ready?
I think so.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me cast a spell for it. Well.
Yeah,
have
you
to
did say
go
you
into
wanted
the
to
room,
cast
right?
your magic eye. Where do you want to send your magic eye?
Well, this plane, wherever we were about to go into.
All right, you cast your magic spell ahead.
I'd like to start sneaking.
Oh yeah. Everybody's been sneaking. Everybody has passed without a trace. Like, you're good.
Well, and I was gonna say I'm also gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Oh, excellent. So, Ringsight, your magic eye travels through a narrow passageway that winds as it goes towards this room here. It opens up into a much larger room. Let me read the description here. This chamber appears to be a great library. All of the walls have been carved with shelves that are filled with books, scrolls, and similar items. A collection of benches and tables fills the center of the room, many of them covered with the broken remnants of magical and scientific equipment. A pile of broken bodies lies along one wall, most of them half-eaten. Floating in the center of the room is a great spherical thing, some 5 feet in diameter. A wide gash of a mouth filled with jagged teeth cuts across what must be the creature's face. A single great eye rests above the mouth, and a cluster of eye stalks waves back and forth atop the spherical body. It seems to be observing a book that's in a place of respect, like a cherished book. A grimoire, like a really fancy book, and it's sort of staring at this thing, and it's using telekinesis to try to interact with various things. Like, it's experimenting on the book, which is not open, like it's a locked grimoire.
Can I roll
see the
a?
All you can see is the outer cover of it, because it's locked.
Can I roll a Arcana or History to see if I can tell what that creature is?
No, you can't see it.
You're
Nah.
not looking yet.
Oh,
Using
you're talking
magic
about his
to see the
eye.
head.
Yep.
God.
Oh, can I just? All right. What does the book? What vibe am I getting? You know, you should be able to tell the Book of the Devil from the Book of the Lich Lord.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like an important object. You're not real familiar with books, but you've seen a couple wizard books before.
You can tell it looks the same thing as we fought in the Nightmare Realm thing.
So, this is a variant beholder. It doesn't look exactly like the one you fought before.
Alright, well, he's in there looking in a book. How do you want to play this?
Wait, blind him and hit him hard.
Krika
it's
said-
You. Oh, you just said you saying that to us.
Krika says, the monster, you found it? Well, we can't get to the vault without going through the room that you say it's in. Unless we go around the other way. There's another entrance if we go the long way around.
Hang on, he's looking at a book.
What kind of book? I like books.
Could possibly just sneak around and avoid it if our goal isn't to kill it.
Wait.
Some
Not
it's some
kill it?
sort of wizardly tome.
I'm interested.
I mean, there's a whole library. Who knows what could be in a library full of books?
I wanna go. Wanna go.
So, how are we gonna play this,
Please.
Yang?
Well, if we are gonna fight it, I'm gonna.
We
I'm
surprise
going
it,
to-
and we fucking kill it.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to surprise it and hit it really hard, really quickly before it does anything. At least as
Can
much
you
as possible.
describe? Can you describe what it is?
It's a beholder.
Like,
A real big
I mean,
beholder.
I meant, can he describe what it is? So now I can make the roll to see if I know what it is.
You don't know
It's
what
a
it is.
big eye with a bunch of tiny eyes on eye stalks.
It's not from our world.
Oh,
You know what? Hold on, I have a better idea. Give me a second. Is immediately it's a floating head with one single cyclops-like eye surrounded by 10 smaller eye stalks with a massive gaping maw. Yeah, nope, okay. I was gonna make a funny and just read the Forgotten Realms description, but it's too simple for that to work.
Well, you get the idea. A disgusting eye
I get the
blob.
idea. Can I roll now?
A terrible aberration. Sure.
Can someone roll a d20 plus 4?
All right. It is a 7.
I haven't seen that guy before.
So I guess an 11 total. Not very good.
Seems magical. Might want to be
No.
cautious, guys.
I guess if you give a really detailed description, Krika will say, I have heard legends of a thing such as that, known as a beholder. She'll throw a name out. Although she doesn't know much about it. It's pretty rare.
I'm just happy we can call it what it is and stop dancing around the point. Perhaps that sounded a bit overly mean.
You get what I did there? Behold the beholder. Oh.
Well, when you give the signal, I will. If we're fighting it, I will transform
don't-
as a bonus action and get going with something meta.
I don't know what we should specifically do as a attack method, but I will move into a position if you guys are ready to go
I
attack.
gave you an alacrity spell, by the way. You should go first.
Not
If we end up having to punch it in the face.
always caring.
We got to surprise it.
All right. I guess I'll set up the initiative then. So, let's see.
You give me the power to sit and pretend.
Krika and Akros. Holder.
That's enough out of you. Or you'll be sorry if I can be asked.
What?
Nothing, I'm just saying words. Like you.
Hey, Taurus, you can reach 20 feet in the air.
Do what?
You can reach 20 feet in the air. These things float.
Yeah, I can fly.
Okay. Without flying, I mean,
I mean,
you got reach. You tall.
I got a reach of 10 feet.
Okay, and you're a huge creature, so you're 10 feet. So yeah.
Boom, baby! Yeah, I'm actually like 14 feet
Okay,
tall.
good enough.
So I can reach 24 feet up, something like that.
Are you gonna try to sneak in first? Get behind it, like beat the fuck out of it, and then we come in.
We
when you-
possibly could, since we have passive trace. Try it.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to sneak in, but we can coordinate. You know.
Roll stuff.
Like Orin and Taurus can sneak in. Maybe
I can
backstab the thing first.
I have my cat's grace boots. I am stealth.
And as soon
I
as
am
you, like, you let us
invisible.
know, and we come in, and you know we do our thing too.
And I can fly, so he can't hear me walking.
Yeah, 21 stealth.
I don't know what my stealth is right now. Off the top of my head. I know it's fucking high as shit though.
All right, you guys are ready, right? So you're all gonna move in.
Do we need a? You want us to roll our stealth first?
Oh, your stealth is really good. You said you wanted to send Orin in first, right, to attempt a sneak attack.
Yeah, I want
Well,
to.
there's that and Taurus too. Like, yeah, I think
Because he's invisible.
he's able to, you know, be pretty discreet too.
I activated my cat's grace boots before we came in here.
What does
The
that mean?
last hour. It gives me advantage on deck.
There.
Checks.
All right. Orin is going to hit difficulty.
He's going to what?
He's going to hit
Run into
a
difficulty.
certain kind of difficulty where, as he enters the room, all of his magic items stop working.
Oh no. That's not good. If I'm behind him and I see him, his stuff stop working, or he says it in his mind, if he
So
knows,
Does that stop working?
then I will stop before I go into the room.
the anti-magic,
room working if we move it.
the anti-magic negates the pass without a trace, which is going to drastically reduce his stealth. But his stealth is still really good, and he's able to take a hiding position behind this rock here. But he notices that his magic items begin to reactivate quickly after he gets out from sort of the cone of this eye. Fortunately, the creature isn't really looking directly at him. It's looking at a book on the wall here, but for a moment he was in the field and he felt it. He's going to stealth back and warn the party. Something went terribly wrong. All of my magic items stopped working in this creature's gaze.
Yippee!
Is there a way maybe we can distract it to look somewhere else?
Possibly.
Oh yeah, get a really big
Wait,
guy
hang on.
and
Does that
smack
mean
in the
it
back of the
saw
head.
you? Does that mean the thing saw you then?
He shakes his head and says, "No, it didn't see me, but for a moment I was in the cone of its gaze."
I was regularly stealthy, not magically stealthy.
I tell everyone it's important that we spread out so we can negate
Wow.
his
Can we-
focus.
I think we should try to surprise it first, and maybe distract it so it doesn't look at us while we come in.
Hey, guys, hear me out. What if we tried diplomacy?
Did you not hear what
No.
Kirk said? The thing.
We're not going to
Mom
do-
said
we're
that
not doing-
We
we're-
don't communicate. We just attacks.
We're simply not doing diplomacy.
Whoa, 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 whoa! We didn't even hear him out.
What if he's just misunderstood?
Okay.
Could be.
Alright, I heard him out. I think it's trash.
Nah.
Well, Oren says that he might be able to circle around to the other side.
I could
Now,
probably
if you
do the same thing.
could maybe talk it into being like, "Hey, behind you, I would like to talk with you, Mr. Floating Head," and get distracted that way.
Oren will say,
that-
for a
that might
second,
work.
when I peeked my head out, I saw there was another door leading out of the library. I could possibly circle around to there.
I'll go with him if he.
All right, the two of you sneak down this corridor to the left.
Is there any way to go into the library straight up without getting into his gaze?
Now, you enter his
Just
gaze,
looking?
just his sort of peripheral vision momentarily right here.
Oh, okay.
You might be able to run past it, get off to the side of it. Oren's plan is to approach it from the other angle. Anyway, you enter into room 12.
Hold on. I got an idea. What if we get staged and then Ringside goes and knocks on the other door?
Want me to be the distraction?
Oh, yeah, the door's wide open.
Like, hello? Is anyone here? I'm just fucking with you. No, don't do that. You're gonna get hurt.
This chamber is a small arena with a wide assortment of exercise equipment and training equipment. While the walls are lined with racks to hold all this equipment, none of them are in use as all of the training gear lies scattered and broken around the room. The bodies of no less than 15 Githzerai warriors are spread about the room, badly broken and all quite dead.
Here's an idea. Can I detect thoughts this thing?
No, you need to have visual of it.
That is actually a good idea.
Yeah, I should check the rules. How far away am I from this creature right now?
Far. And also you'd be in its
How far?
anti-magic cone if you tried to use it.
Are these 5 foot or 10 foot squares?
10 foot.
So wait, his anti-magic cone, you can't put magic towards him?
Well, if you're standing in his anti-magic cone, you can't use any of your magic.
Oh,
I didn't,
it's like
I didn't hear you over Joe Dab. Was it 5 or 10 foot squares?
10 foot squares.
I'm gonna summon the air elemental, actually. He seems useful
Alright,
in the situation.
we got that around the table somewhere. Air elemental. Looking for it.
Got it.
Found it. Alright, cool.
Where are you summoning it? Are you summoning it in front, behind you, where?
Just around us, not nowhere in particular.
Nearby.
Very good.
I'll put him in the corner here. That's me in the corner. Not having 12 damage. Erase that. Okay, so, yeah.
That's me in the spot, light, losing my religion.
I guess Oren's gonna turn up his nose seeing all the entrails and dismembered limbs and shattered bodies laying about the room. Something bad happened here. Ugh, nasty. He looks around. He spots the vaults that Krika was talking about. Pretty elaborate.
He has the key. I give him the key.
The door in this area is a massive metal affair that is all but impossible to force. It doesn't appear to have a lock. So the key doesn't go to that door.
We'll have to figure it out.
Alright,
They're
Oren
in the
sneaks to
middle there,
here.
yeah.
Will is going to line up his shot. Taurus takes up a spot just behind him, pressed against the wall. trying not to be seen. Orin will step out into this tiny space here where his magic has not been dampened, and he's going to unleash his psychic
Wait.
dagger.
I'm sorry, hold on. I want to not be in direct line with Warren. I want to actually be, like, if he's going to the right, I want to go to the left. Does that make sense?
No.
I want to
You're
go
in
to
a
the.
tight tunnel.
Oh.
What are the two friends of ours doing? Are they gonna stay behind? Or...
If he goes low, I want to go high.
Charity supply.
I think Krika's probably going to cast a spell. Checking her spell list. Krika is going to cast a greater invisibility on both herself and Akros.
I am going to, before we start, I'm going to activate a tattoo of Ace.
I think,
Ninja, did you hear?
Yep. Casting haste.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's all she casts. So Akros is going to defend Krika. Krika has made them both invisible. So they're going to sneak over here and press themselves against the wall here out of sight. They'll jump out if combat starts. Alright. So, the surprise round, Orin launches his sneak attack. And he's going to hit the creature.
He has advantage on attacks because he has the foresight.
Improved it by 1. Rolled a 17 instead of a 16.
Yeah, double advantage for stealthing.
Alright, I'm looking at his character sheet, so bear with me just a moment. Soul Knife Psyblade, attack roll plus 11, so that's going to be 29 to hit. Almost exceptional, not quite. Let's see, he's a level 16 rogue. So he's going to get 8d6. 4, 5, 6.
Snuck and stabbed the beholder.
And his dagger does a d6, so that's going to be 9d6. Sneak attack, psychic.
Possibly. How could this be?
4, 10, 20, 33 damage.
Ooh.
Big juicy hits.
Alright, so he hits the beholder in the body with his psychic dagger, sneak attack. It does huge amounts of damage. The monster lets out a roar, and its attention snaps away from the magic book it was trying to open. The monster is enraged, but it's still the surprise round. So, Morg, what do you do during the surprise round?
Did it distract it? Like, did it make it look somewhere else?
It will, but not on this turn. It has to get to its turn before it can go and move its eye.
I'm going to rush 30 feet and get behind like this corner of the wall.
All right, you will
Does
be in the
anti-magic-
Yeah, as soon as you enter the anti-magic field, it does start to affect you.
But if I go on the other side, does it still do anything to me?
Going this way, you have to go into it. If you go left into room 12, you can avoid it.
Like if I pass it, so
Like-
great stuff.
Like you
I
can
thought if
see,
you leave it,
you can see how the anti-magic field is like here. So you
yeah.
You have to sort of go through it. Let me just like read what anti-magic field does real quick here. So anti-magic field, just to get the specifics.
But would I know how it works? Like, is my character now? Would I need to roll like an intelligence thing?
We've ran to it before already.
Okay, spells and other magical effects, except those created by an artifact or a deity, are suppressed in the area.
Yeah, but when we leave there, it's fine, right?
A slot expended to cast a suppressed spell is consumed. While
What are you talking?
while an effect is suppressed, it doesn't function, but the time it spends suppressed counts against its duration.
Does hold on. Does Korgonar count as a deity?
It says your spell is suppressed while you're in view, but only while in your view. So I guess you stop being an elemental briefly, and then you turn back into an elemental on the far side of it.
Yeah. So it's fine, right? Okay, I can do what I want to do then.
All right.
So I'm just gonna rush over here really quickly. Actually, it's only 10. It's about like 25 feet of my movement. I'll go.
Ninja, does
35,
Korgonar count as a
45.
deity?
No.
I'll be over here.
Really? Fuck.
And I'm gonna hit this thing with Sunbeam.
All right.
So it needs to make a DC 23 Constitution saving throw, or be blinded. And it's gonna take 68.
$22. He succeeds.
Okay, so it fit. 22? No, that fails. This DC 23.
Oh, DC 23. Shit.
Okay, so it's blinded, and it's gonna take the full radiant damage. It takes 28 radiant damage.
All right.
Let's see. It's blinded until its next turn, or is it my turn? Until my next turn. So it's blinded for this round.
Nice.
Alright, that's my turn.
Well, that's super powerful against a beholder, isn't it?
Yes, it should be. And I yell to the group, it's blinded, everyone charge it!
Okay, so ring sight's next.
I will use the sending spell.
Uh-huh.
You still have something?
What do you send?
You are outnumbered and outmatched. Quickly explain yourself, or annihilation will follow for your crimes.
Oh, a threat.
Diplomacy is possible.
No.
Okay. The monster says something. It's in a language you don't understand.
Sending
Okay.
spell.
What do they spit? What do they speak anyways? Like beholders.
Deep speech.
Deep speech.
It
and
says something
unspelled.
horrible and unpronounceable back at you.
It's sending spell. It goes directly in my
Yeah, it
brain, regardless of the
translates.
language where you.
Okay. Well, he cursed at you a bunch.
How curse are we talking here?
He said
How-
something
how-
about
how-
your racial impurity and how anything that's not a beholder should be genocided.
This is some kind of anti-beholder. They think that all beholders, everything should be genocide. You know what? You're worse than normal. It's time to die. All right. Well, I tried.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Good idea. I'll take it.
All right. Soul is going to give a bardic inspiration to
Hang
Grimoire.
on. The air elemental still has to punch him in the face. You know what? This thing can fly, right?
20. It's got 90 feet of movement and it can fly, yeah. It's about 80 feet away, so you could maneuver it a little bit further than wherever you want it to.
I meant can
Yeah,
the
you can
air
punch.
elemental, or dang it, can the beholder fly?
It can.
Yeah, he's floating
It-
right now.
Okay, the air elemental's job is to grapple him so he doesn't get away or go anywhere.
All right. Where's he go?
Up to the beholder and hold him down. Behold him down.
So he's going this way. Okay.
Got 90.
He gets
Ad
to
going on, I can't see.
he gets to here, and it says a creature or object summoned or created by magic temporarily winks out of existence in the area of the anti-magic. The
Does
creature.
the field go away temporarily while it's blinded, though?
Yeah, you got a point there. All right, so he's able to sneak past. So,
Punch him.
I always wondered if that was how that works. If the beholder can't see, does the anti-magic eye stop functioning?
well, that's pretty much the
You
thing.
know,
Like if he's blind, he's not using his effects.
Those rules need to be better explained. I hope the monster manual did that new one.
Well, I'm gonna treat blindness as his eyes not doing the thing that they would normally do, which is good. That's a powerful spell to use on a beholder. All right, what's your air elemental do?
I wish I could create rock, a wall.
Trying to restrain, right?
Oh, damn. Wouldn't that be nice if you could make a wall? just in
Taro?
front of him?
Did you roll your attack roll?
Yeah. Oh, right, I have to attack him to hold him down. Whoops, hold on.
Mhm.
I believe it's a +5 to hit. Well, that was a 7, so...
Ah, he escapes your grasp. He's too big.
He is made of air. Oh, well. Whatever, you guys probably got this. Don't die, please.
All right. Akros is going to move with a dash. He goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He gets about here. And he's going to throw 2 throwing daggers. Neither of them hits.
Monk. Gonna hit the broadside of a bar. That thing's huge.
All right, he tried. Now, actually, he can do flurry of blows. He tries a third dagger. Let's see. No, he missed with that one too.
What?
He's not that high level. He's got like +5 to hit.
You are.
Yeah.
I think it's more the thing they see is huge.
Yeah. All right, Taurus. The creature's blinded. What do you do?
We do it.
You do it. You rush into the room and attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna get behind him though, if I have enough movement.
Sure.
I'm gonna go all the way behind him.
You want to be flanking
I
with
should
the air
still be
elemental?
invisible. I should still be invisible and all that stuff. So I should have advantage, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Ooh, very nice. I'm rolling. Hold on one second.
You can flank too if you want double advantage.
Double advantage. Yeah, double advantage. Duh.
Yep. The air elemental's distracting him, so you get that extra +1.
Oh. Hold on.
Double advantage. It's like advantage, but more so.
Does he have triple advantage because blinded says attack rolls against the creature have advantage? Or is it already like the same advantage as
Yep.
him being invisible?
Yeah, I think it's the
Nope.
same.
Okay.
The stacks. I'm blinded and I'm invisible.
Yeah, it's too similar.
it's the same advantage because the invisibility advantage comes from the fact that they can't see you, and blindness is the same thing, they can't see you.
Right.
Really? Fuck me.
I mean, you're already gonna hit him. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
So I just, maybe I
He
would
wants
hit
an
him, would I?
exceptional hit.
All right.
Oh my god, that's the lowest I've ever rolled. 23.
That'll hit.
Oh wait, fuck.
Now to roll that
Alright,
big
23
damage.
He's not, is he evil?
Of course.
Considering that you just said
A
all the races must be
What?
genocided.
Come on.
Yes.
I forgot to
I
say.
am not-
worse
I am
that
not
he's
going
basically worse
I
than the
am not
sorcerer
going
case.
over the left, and genocide is bad again.
Do I need to say it before, or can I say it now? I want to rage.
Nah, that's fine. You rage. Extra damage.
I always rage, but I just forgot to say it.
I mean, it would make total sense to rage into a boss battle. Alright.
That 23 is an exceptional, right?
No.
No. There you go.
I'll use my psionic guided strike to re-roll that d20.
Don't you also have a feat that rerolls your d20 if it's like the 1 or something? Or 2?
Oh, it's not a 1, it was
Great,
a 3.
great,
So
great
that's
weapon.
18 now, so it's good. It's fine. It's 15 more, so it's
Okay, that'll be
48
exceptional.
damage. That's good.
Oh wait, you were
48.
re-rolling a damage one. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to hit.
48 damage.
Yep.
Nice.
Magical bludgeoning.
And then my second attack, sorry, I guess I get the same thing. I'll just add the +1 afterwards if I need it. It's easier to copy and paste. My second attack is a 29
Yeah.
to hit, and that will be for
What's this?
Hey guys.
What's up, Will?
Hey, or
it's actually a 30, but it's 30 damage.
All right, another 30. It's got 139 damage on it now.
Is that I was gonna say, is that damage? Is 30 exceptional?
30 to hit.
30 would be exceptional, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna reroll that d20 again. Sorry.
I thought it was a 29 though.
I rolled a d20. It came out as a 1. It was 29 plus 1.
Ah.
I'm still thinking. I just didn't add it there. It's fine. I will not take that reroll. Oh, I have to use that reroll, don't I? For exceptional.
No, it's the damage die is like an advantage, so take the higher one of the two.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I'm good.
The Beholder is still blinded, and it's very angry about this situation, and it's going to curse in deep speech. I can't
Surprised though.
can't use its eye
Hmm.
rays. Oh yeah. I guess you'd still get another turn. Krika.
You're supposed to get your surprise turn, and Krika's supposed to have hers.
Krika's gonna hit him with some magic missiles. She does like 21 damage. Puts him at 160. Okay. And then Grumorn.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I can move 80. I'm gonna go beside it. I'm gonna fireball myself with that creature,
All right.
and I'm gonna do a sword attack. Fireball. Dex save 23. Rerolling 2 of my.
He does not save, even with magic resist.
With +7, 56 fire damage.
Back. All right.
Can I reach it to attack with a sword?
No, he's too high up.
It's too high.
20 feet in the air.
Oh, shoot.
You said what? 54 damage?
56.
56.
Well, but instead I'm going to sneak behind it. Okay. So it does not see me.
And Ninja.
Yeah.
Have you ever run like high-level Pathfinder games?
No, I've never run a Pathfinder game. I've only been a player in one.
I thought I was going to be able to attack it. Alright, I'm done.
All right, big damage. The thing is badly wounded. It's burned. It's been smacked around heavily. It's blinded.
Sorry for killing this thing so fast.
All right, at the top of the initiative, the lair action. A 50-foot
wait,
square
never
area
mind, I
of
take it back.
ground within 120 feet of the beholder becomes slimy, difficult terrain. It's like 5 squares.
Say 50 radius? Holy shit.
It's a 50-foot square, so
Okay.
5 squares.
We'll deal with it.
Like that.
Yeah.
All right. So all of that is rough terrain. It's only going to affect Taurus and Grimorn. I guess Orin's just outside of it.
Taurus is flying, no?
He is fine.
I didn't fly yet. No,
No, I thought you did.
Okay.
I can reach him. I can reach him though.
All right. Will. So previously you had snuck in and got off a sneak attack against the Beholder. They killed all of Krika's friends, and now it's back around to your turn again. The enraged and blinded creature is roaring, and the room has become slimy suddenly.
Yee. Well, I know it's time for the dart, so I'm gonna go ahead and make that attack. If the thing can respond to it. Finally, there it goes. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm not seen. I can do it advantage in this attack. Yes.
You do have
you
double
were hidden.
advantage because it's both blinded and you have foresight.
Oh yeah, blinded, of course. So there you go. So 26
Yeah.
on the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Did you add the +1 for the double advantage?
I did
No,
not.
no.
I forgot.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. It's still not exceptional. It's just 20. It just hits.
Right. So the first physical damage with the dart will be this 25, kind of a low roll.
Alright.
And I don't know if it takes psychic damage, but it'll be this many darts. So 4. So I go 2, 4, 5. Okay. Now that the damage portion is taken care of, so that's 25 plus 13 psychic. The 25 is not psychic. You know what it is already. But the point is to get a better
Defeated.
You know what?
Ah!
Okay, that's wonderful. Hi guys.
Welcome back, Sky. Welcome to have you here.
Damn.
Well, that was a good boss battle.
I'm gonna go. It's gonna fall in front of me, pretty much.
Man, high-level D&D just isn't fun.
I want to explore that thing.
No.
Next time, I need to throw 10 of these at you guys. 10. No less than 10.
Okay. You could have given us some crappy goblins or something. Focus.
No,
Don't they have like kobold minions or something?
That
Yeah,
that was such a trouncing that Tabletop Simulator crashed.
Oh, did you crash
Well,
it?
where are we? Where's the beholder from? I mean, how are we in this place?
This is how this is where we finished last time. We teleported into this meteor secret base.
Yeah, and so that's all the dead. The gore is all the dead.
Yeah. So I revived one of the monks.
Krika's dead friends.
They kind of described the creature. Then we just started exploring this. We found the beholder. And where room 9 is, it's blocked by a big ass fucking door. And we are thinking that the beholder was here for that. Just by suspicion. And apparently there is a book in this room as well that it was reading. So there's a few things, we can work on.
Is Krika still alive? I don't
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
And
I need a
one of
color
the monks-
change since I got reloaded.
Oh,
For some reason, they're renamed it to Monk Akra, but this
Oh,
one
okay.
over here is Krika.
I want to, Ninja, I want to inspect this creature. I'm gonna dismantle it. I'm gonna, you know,
You're gonna rip
poke
out
it
eyeballs.
Yeah, rip it, like do all that stuff.
No, you're
I
not.
wanna collect
So
the
shut
stuff
up.
if I can.
Shut up. Shut up.
Okay,
Shut up.
I shut
What
up, I shut
happens
up.
is when the creature is defeated, a tremendous magical effect erupts from its body, and it begins to shrink like a deflating balloon until it takes on the shape of a very large axe.
What?
Oh,
It was transmutated?
Holy crap!
what happened here? A big
Is it at
axe?
least a valuable steel axe?
All right, so I'm going to go to page
I can't see my
2
face, but
of
I'm
the
like,
asteroid
whoa.
loot.
That's
And
interesting.
all right,
That would
so
imply that
that
it was originally an axe, and it was turned into whatever it was.
Yeah, it was some kind of what is it? Aberration magic that transmutation magic.
I don't know if this is an actual thing in 5th, but I love when people go beyond the game rules of magic and make it magic again. Make magic magic again. You know, make it something unexpected, and cool, and different. You know.
Make the magic do the magic. Make it magical.
Right. When it's all prescriptive and you know the rules based on it stops being magical. It just becomes a power set. So making it wondrous in that way is cool.
so who here has played the Soul Calibur games at all?
Are you talking about like the fighting ones? Or
Yeah,
like the
fighting
1v1?
games.
Yeah, I've played that. Yeah.
I remember the one where the guy has a sword and has an eyeball on it.
There you go. So that's what this axe is. This axe has that feature where it seems to be a demonic axe with eyeballs on it.
Ooh, cool.
Is it a sentient weapon? You're gonna use detect magic to see if it's an evil axe.
Well, I don't know if my detect magic is still on at this point.
Wow, that was 8 hours ago. Who's casting detect magic?
I will.
I did.
Okay.
You did.
So with detect magic, you'll notice that the scroll and the book and the axe are all magical. However, the axe definitely has a reddish tinge to it.
Yeah, the axe is definitely cursed, guys. Go figure. Evil giant monster. But the scroll and the grimoire, the book are fine.
Yeah.
Ringside, you wanna identify these?
The
I
scroll
download
and the books are.
I want to look at the book.
You wanna
Oh, like
identify these items? They're magical.
This book is written upon paper, bound in monstrous hide, trimmed with bone. It appears to be locked with magic. The cover of the book has an arcane pattern on it, a complex arcane pattern.
So like a lock, but a magical one.
Pretty much, yes.
I'll try an Arcana check
All right,
on that.
roll it.
Can I get some guidance, por favor?
Mm-hmm. I'll guide.
Sorry, hold on, I'm typing it. What the fuck? How? Ugh. I can't type today, man. I'm fucking getting tired. 1 second. Sorry.
There's 1 hour to go, Joe. Hang in there.
No. I'm not saying I'm done. I'm just trying to. I worked 12 hours today.
Yeah, sorry to hear it.
Fuck, dude. 11.
An 11. You look long and hard at the
That
book,
ain't-
but you can't figure out how to open it.
Sounds like it's gonna take some studying.
I'll try an Arcana check. Let me see here.
All right.
Orin has an advantage on ability checks. You can
I
give it
do.
a try.
I got a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
tracing your finger on the pattern on the cover of the book eventually disentangles the magic that holds it locked, and you're able to open it up. This is a book that is absolutely full of spells. Wizard would be overjoyed at this. They mostly seem to have to do with dimensional stuff, although you don't know for certain.
Well,
Soul can sort of do dimensional stuff.
yeah, but correct me if I'm wrong. We understand that we're not in Athos anymore.
Yes.
We know that already. So
I got a feeling, Toto.
this could be a way home.
Ooh, bingo!
Yeah, true.
All right. Does anybody want to try an identify spell?
Nah.
All right.
So identify would let you
That's been
figure out
eating.
how the spells are in it.
You can spend 10 minutes casting identify, and it'll tell you what an item does. You have 3 magic items here.
If you use a wand to identify stuff, does it make it so you don't have to physically touch the object if it's a curse thing?
I think you still have to touch it with the wand.
But it doesn't mean you have to pick it up, right?
Yeah. It might be safer. A lot of magic items bind on equip if you're not really equipping. If you're just poking it with a stick, that's a little different. There's definitely a wide range in what curses can and will do, so it's pretty unpredictable.
Ramon, don't you have an identify wand? Can you poke the great axe?
Yeah. I'll pull my identification stick.
Okay. You identify the weapon that the beholder became on death.
Yes.
It makes the wielders want to genocide everybody.
Alright, I'm gonna move the axe to its own page, page 3. Bada bing. Oh, that's a big description.
3d6 slashing damage. Heavy, slow, sweeping 2 hit. Fragile 2.
Well, it does have eyeballs on it. I mean, imagine if you poked your eye, how much it would hurt.
Advantage on intimidation checks. You might want that, Taurus. Half giant style. Plus 3 to hit. Requires attunement though. It is sentient.
Fuck you guys.
You can't use it anyway.
Oh.
It's sentient!
Yeah.
It's
well,
sentient and it's evil, but it does let you shoot beholder rays.
Oh.
Well, you
Okay,
hold
what's
the axe, it lets you
going
see
on
in all
with this thing?
directions around it. And
Yeah.
advantage
What's
on
going
wisdom
on in this
perception
thing's
checks.
brain, actually?
I didn't catch that. Say again?
What is this thing's thoughts?
It's dead.
I thought I was sentient.
Oh, you're trying to read the thoughts of the axe? You can't.
Yeah.
Can I figure out what it's thinking? You said it was sentient, so I assume there's a way to tell that.
It is sentient, but for some reason you can't access it. It's probably only sentient for the wielder.
Access it? Oh my god.
Does someone want to wield it?
It's half giant. It's really big.
Yeah.
Taurus is
Not
pretty
suited
much
for
the
it.
only one who could wear it, and he'd have to give up one of his attuned objects.
The curse doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah,
The
you
light
can
spell
be
that's cast on
blinded
the
easily.
axe or within 5 feet can be blind
I'm
view
gonna
easily.
curse or racism.
Is it just automatic blindness? Like there's no save for the blindness?
No save.
Ooh.
I'm fixed alignment good.
This axe would make you easily blinded, and you'd be mildly cursed.
Yeah, I don't see the appeal in this weapon actually.
Firing 6 beholder. Wait, how do you regain the charges? I don't see where it says it regains the charges.
No, it's just a daily.
Well, you know, we can
You
always.
can run out.
This would be a nice item. Maybe for one of my giants.
It's,
Beholder are free, so.
Daily recharge.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's crazy. 6 beholder rays charges a day? Right. And you get advantage on wisdom perception checks? Like,
Well, the cool thing is you can fire 3 of them in a turn as an action.
Oh my god.
that's probably stronger than your axe. You can just cast disintegrating rays.
Right. Flush the stone, disintegrating ray, and what's the other big one?
It's random, though. You can't choose which ray is going to come out. You have to roll a
Right.
d10.
I think we should just put it in our bag for the time being.
Once you choose the effects, you do get to choose the target for the individual rays of the 3 random ones, or is it like, how does that work?
Yeah, you would start by rolling the 3d10 to find out what the rays are, and then you do everything from there.
I'm gonna let them
Almost
play
as
with
much
that.
damage as my hammer.
I'm gonna take a look at the door over here, Ninja.
Doesn't your hammer do 2d20 a turn?
Yeah, the hammer
Or
does more.
per hit?
1d20.
I thought you do 2.
Well, this one caps at 18, 19, 20, 21. So the hammer's able to do 23, I think, right? Slightly better. Although average is 3d6 is better.
It's my weapon's 1d20 plus 3.
Yeah.
And I have plus
That's right.
15.
So on average, the Eye Tyrant axe would do more average damage, but less maximum damage.
Yep.
All right, checking the door. Which door?
I went to door number 9.
All right, you move through the room scattered
Did
with
they
dead
identify the
bodies,
grimoire?
and you approach the vault. No, nobody's cast Identify on the Grimoire yet.
I want someone to cast Identify on the grimoire for me, please.
I wasn't really interested in it.
Yeah.
I asked if you were interested in it. I said I'm interested.
Soul would be interested too, as a wizard spellcaster. He might be able to learn some of these spells.
I'm curious about this door because this giant creature might have been attracted to this for some reason.
All right, let me read the description to you. A brilliant blue glow springs to life around the vault door.
A blue glow, huh?
Yes, this is an incredibly magical portal. You don't see a handle, you don't see a lock, nowhere to put a key, no means to open it up. It seems completely sealed. There's no gaps. There's no airflow.
I ask it, do you speak?
The door does not respond.
I take a rock and I just like throw it on it. Like
You throw a rock at the door, it bounces off harmlessly.
like nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
I touch it. What happens?
Nothing. It's slightly warm to the touch. You can feel a hum of energy, but other than that, nothing.
I would like to. There's a hum of energy, and
I wonder if I can dispel magic dispel this door.
I for some reason have foresight. You said 8 hours.
It was cast on you.
Foresight lets me see what's going to happen in the future a little bit before it happens. So I can start, doing some crazy stuff with this door, and I'll get a feeling about it before I do it.
All right.
So I don't want to exactly make love to the door, but I want to.
Get intimate with it.
Yes, that was exactly what I was going to say. I'm going to just like press my body up against the door and feel the hum.
Okay, yeah. There's definitely a magical vibration to this giant steel door, but other than that, nothing.
And you said that there was no like tool marks. It's just a straight, smooth steel like wall.
Yeah, when the rock bounced off it, it left no marks.
Maybe there's a special wording. Something that would trigger it to open.
Well, I wonder what does where's her name? Krika? What does Krika have to say about this?
Now, Krika said that they found this place as is, and they have no idea how it got here or who it belonged to. All they know is they found this vault, and they've never been able to open it.
Have you ever tried to dispel the door?
She shakes her head no.
No. Maybe it's worth it. Huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna step back before he does so.
'Kay.
But what might be
Oh man.
might be the strength of this magic?
Actually, wait a minute. What kind of stuff is the wall made of?
Asteroid metal.
I'm not gonna be able to go through that. I was gonna try and sink worm my way through the side. Hey, wait a minute. Our bard is not here.
He's here in spirit. Do you want him to give you a bardic inspiration or something? He could do that.
No, his favorite pass wall. This would be a great time for.
I got a big spell I can cast if you want.
Roll it.
Level 9 dispel magic.
Mm-hmm.
A level 9 dispel magic.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do with a little powder.
Who's watching TV in the background?
Who's what? Oh. Okay.
Who else but ringside?
Not me. Someone's watching shows with the crown.
I'm gonna go balls to the wall.
Alright. So, at higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, you automatically end the effects of a spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot you use. You used a 9th level spell slot?
Yep.
Damn. Alright, you dispel magic the door. The door just ceases to exist. Whoosh. In its place...
There's a force wall.
In its place, there's a shadowy darkness. But you can see in the
What?
darkness, and therefore you can see what lurks there. A
What?
creature with glowing red eyes looks up at you. And here is that creature.
The most powerful dispel magic I've ever seen in my life just got wreaked upon this door. And what?
Oh!
Oh my god.
Okay. The creature is going to immediately...
It's been. Hold on. Wait.
take a
before you
step
answer,
forward.
It's been sitting here, locked in this thing, not eating or doing anything for untold years, maybe centuries. And it finally opened the door, and its first thing is to kill its attackers.
No.
We don't know yet.
Its first thing is that it's going to step forward, and then it's going to telepathically communicate with you, and it's going to tell you, you have freed me.
Yes, I have, and it was quite the difficult. It was quite the difficult prison that you were in, that I had to dispel.
Also,
And
we have
what
never seen an illithid before,
exactly?
right?
And what are you?
He says something in his language. It sounds like Illithid, but it doesn't translate. He will tell you that his name is Melactorus. Melactorus the Illithid. He says that he has been sealed here by the power of a wish for a very long time.
A wish.
A very powerful spell if you've never heard of it.
I've never heard of. Well, actually, yeah, I had someone, a friend of mine, that actually did cast one for me one time.
I would thank you and reward you for freeing me. Would you like a boon? A treasure? Something I can offer?
Possibly. What are we talking about?
What do you desire?
I want to kill the witch that brought me here and return home where I come from with my friends.
Home? Where is home?
It's called Attis.
You speak of other planes, then.
I'm
Yes.
gonna creep forward, and I wave at the at the curious creature in front of me with red glowing eyes.
You see a humanoid. You've never seen one like it. He's dressed like a wizard, though. You've seen many wizards, you know.
Oh yeah.
Sorcerer kings dress like this, you know, resplendent magical robes and holding wizard staff.
I'm something of a wizard myself.
Hmm.
But,
Don't mind my friend here. He's not a bad one.
well, I would telepathically communicate if he would with me. I'm not gonna redo my whole telepathic mind link, but I wave and say hello. In a greeting that I'm guessing he doesn't.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
What is the queen? The Git queen?
Not Zagath, but
Trinth.
hold on.
Sorry.
Trinth.
Oh, I asked him if he knows of her. Do you know of her?
I've never heard of this Trinth.
She's a Git, apparently. One of those green people that lives on this plane.
I don't know how much time has passed, but when I arrived here, it was to an order of wizards. I don't remember what happened specifically after that.
There's a city of Git nearby.
I haven't seen any wizards in here. Saw a big floating eyeball going through their library, though.
Yeah, it's like the only thing we've seen here, but right now we are on a meteor in the middle of some sort of space that I'm not so sure about. I've never seen anything like that.
The creature's expression is somewhat unreadable. He doesn't have humanoid facial features like you'd expect, but telepathically he says, "This is an agreeable bargain. I will help you slay your enemy, and then I shall see about helping you return to this Athis." Planar travel is not unfamiliar to me, though I do not have such a spell prepared at this time.
Well, and the only way we've been thinking is to try to go back where that queen is. She is the one by using powerful magic that brought us into this world. So there's probably a portal out there that can bring us back to our world. But what are your intentions in general?
I seek a library. There's said to be a legendary tome of magic here.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
If there was any tomes, I would find it. I love magic. I love reading.
Melactorus says he will join you for now, until
Do you know
the bargain is done.
Do you know what a beholder, a beholder is? One of these creatures with all the eyes.
He nods. He says yes.
Yeah, we just killed one. I think it was looking for you, maybe.
His big dark eyes widen a little bit at this.
So, I'm sorry if it was an
Was that
ally.
your friend?
Did you do this alone, you?
No, but it was.
Yeah?
It was not very, very difficult to bring down.
He's gonna pull his hood up over his head so some of his features are hidden. And he says, "You should introduce me to these friends."
I'll call everybody else to come to here telepathically and say not to be shocked by what you will see.
All right. So, your allies approach. Krika is going to hiss when she sees the mind flare. She's going to say, "The Illithid cannot be trusted. It must be destroyed."
It promised us to help us kill this evil queen and to send us to our world. I don't think so.
Krika
I want to.
did not like
I'll
that.
take my collar. I'll take the collar that we had. And I'll say if he wears this collar, he can hang out with us.
Where's the collar? What's the collar?
It's the one that we
Yeah,
had, the
suppressor.
ones that suppresses the mind.
But then he will not be able to help us.
A moment later, Krika and Akros are
Whoa.
gone.
Of course
Krika
he
and...
can.
Oh, she just teleports away?
Yeah, she heard what you responded, and she and Akros teleported away immediately. They no longer trust you.
That's okay.
Wait, couldn't they
What?
teleport us home?
Well, maybe your new
Wait,
friend can
what?
help.
Yeah. No, you
What are you
seem to be
talking
right.
about? I just told him we'll put him in a fucking. We'll put him in a fucking chain. Like, we'll.
What are you
That's
talking about?
like
Why
his
would,
psychic abilities.
why would he put him in chain?
I don't...
He's a
Look.
he's a powerful ally.
Right.
And we are in a desperate moment, and we need powerful allies to go and free ourselves.
We just
What-
killed a beholder that quickly. I'm pretty sure we're fine, and we can. We'll keep him
against a
around
city.
for intelligence.
You need to keep...
What is this new
player
friend's name?
knowledge.
The mind flayer?
You need to keep player knowledge and character knowledge separate.
Melactorus.
What
sorry,
what
I
is
freaking heard you
Melektar
say-
want with this this book?
Oh.
What is the book you're seeking for?
It's a powerful tome of magic. I would gain much knowledge by reading its pages.
Not gonna happen.
But what do you seek once you have power? Is the quest for, or is it just for knowledge, just for the sake of knowledge?
He seems confused. He says, "Power is its own reward, is it not?"
In a sense, but
Now,
the
we're not part of this conversation, right?
One must
mean,
always
Doran Paul's
seek
brother.
greater power for oneself and one's people. Is this not true?
if you're using it for a greater purpose, like to defend your people, surely.
Ah, yes.
Sounds
That's
like
kind of what I meant.
We
Like an end goal.
He nods.
That's a good deal.
Well, just be aware, and we do not know you. We don't know your true intentions, even with this grimoire. We want your help, that's for sure, but trust us. We will take you down if we must. If you try to betray us, we are quite vengeful.
Oh, if you can slay a beholder, I would not want to anger you. I am quite thankful that you have freed me from the trap these wizards set.
Is there a reason why those green people did not like you and fled?
He looks towards them and he says, "My people have at times in the past waged war against both the Githyanki and the Githzerai. Perhaps they hold grudges."
Very possible. But they helped us, so if you see them again, please keep that in mind.
Oh, I meant them no harm. It was them who chose to leave so suddenly.
Do you recognize this structure in this place? Where we are at, maybe?
Ah, a wizard's enclave.
You killed Bingo.
Oh, so there might actually be some... Do you think that there might be items of value in this place?
A library for sure. The Order of the Rising Shadow, an organization of powerful and secretive wizards who travel through the dimensions, apparently. They have brought their entire castle to this distant astral realm.
Are you and your people dimension travelers, or do you just stay to your own plane? Is this your homeland?
Yes, we travel the astral realm. We live in similar structures as these, an asteroid-like home.
Well, maybe we can. If we can, would you be? Do you have the patience to follow us around this cave, so we can
Hey.
explore it a little bit more?
Gladly.
Quick sidebar.
Yes.
You are both talking to him. Are we able to join this conversation? I've been going through saying that this is just a conversation between you two.
No. He can communicate wide spectrum across a room full of people. He can just blast
Okay.
in a cone, sort of. He can blast everybody's mind with the words that he's trying to project.
The smile in your voice is interesting. But anyway, though, so we're all part of this conversation then.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would like to speak to the group through the mind link, which is separate. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm banking on this and saying he doesn't know that we have the book already. Should we share it with him?
No.
You all can speak to me with the mind link separate from him. Right? It's a different channel.
Yeah.
And the answer is
I don't. Personally, I wouldn't.
I'm not even sure if the book that the beholder was looking at that we picked up is even the same exact book that he's asking for. He's just asking about a legendary book in the library.
it's not, but maybe it is.
Well, let's keep it for ourselves for now.
We'll keep it for ourselves for now, but if he turns out to be an actual ally, I think maybe we should share it with him.
Yeah, but it might be also the secret for us to go back home to.
That's true.
But I think we should finish to explore this cave real quick and maybe build a plan on how to get to that city.
Our ally, I'm gonna go up and shake his hand.
All right.
His long, clawed, spindly hand.
No, you're unable to.
Oh? I can't shake his
So
hand?
when you move to get closer to him, you're going to hit a barrier, and he's going to try to detect your thoughts for signs of a threat.
Okay, well, I definitely don't know anything about mind flayers, and he was trapped. Wizards came after him, but my understanding of wizards is primarily sorcerer kings, so not great people.
All right. Well, I rolled a save on your behalf, and you are aware that he hit you with a detect thoughts, and you resisted it.
Oh, okay.
He will hold up his hand, and he will say, "A protective spell surrounds me. You will not be able to approach." He'll bow to you and say, "I mean no threat to you, my friend. It is simply a precaution."
Sure. Well, an IU.
Yeah.
So
Is he the one that put up the protector barrier?
No, he was imprisoned. Remember?
I thought we opened the door.
No, it's his own bubble.
He has his own ensorcelled spells,
Yeah.
and I can respect that. So
Basically, he's surrounded by a resilient sphere.
Yeah, that's fine.
Makes him immune to pretty much everything.
But let's start exploring these corridors and these rooms and see if we.
Sure.
can
Yeah, is the
find
sphere mobile? Can he move with us while he's in the sphere? Or how...
Yep, he can roll it around, so he's in this
Okay,
bubble,
cool.
and it moves with him.
Got a mind and a hamster ball. Wonderful.
Now,
Bubble boy.
do I understand when you say